Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon. How are you? I'm Blanca and I'm from Mexico and I'm in the international design team from Pentart. I'm so glad to be here today and I'm going to do a project that I hope you like it. Um, I will use different kind of paints from Pentart. I love the creamy acrylics, the decor paints or the acrylic paints and uh, some mediums that I used also for antiquing the projects. And I'm going to talk a little bit in English, a little bit in Spanish, and I hope you enjoy the live. So glad to see you here. I saw that some people is in the live. Let me say, let me see in the tablet as I can see your comments, and I can see say hello to everyone. Hola, soy Blanca, soy del equipo creativo de Pentart ya desde hace algunos años. Voy a usar algunas pinturas y algunos medios para envejecer una caja que voy a hacer. Es algo estilo otoñal, entonces espero que lo disfruten, espero que les guste el proyecto. Y bueno, les voy a hablar un poquito en inglés, un poquito en español y espero que les guste lo que vamos a hacer el día de hoy. First of all, I have here an MDF box that I already primed. To prime this box, I use the acrylic primer white. Remember that this acrylic primer, it's like gesso, but it's not as thick as the gesso that Pentar has. So it's perfect to prime the boxes or the big surfaces that you have. It comes in white. So I start, as you can see, some MDF box. So I started with this acrylic primer and I give it only one layer of this acrylic primer. Para empezar, usé el acrylic primer. Recuerden que el acrylic primer de Pentart es como si fuera un gesso, pero no es tan espeso como el gesso, es un poco más ligero. Entonces usé el acrylic primer y en esta caja lo que yo voy a usar es para esta parte de la caja voy a usar un molde, una textura que yo tengo hecha. Para hacer esta textura lo que usé fue el Light Modeling Paste. Hi, you. Thank you. Yes, StreamYard is working, so I'm so happy for this. A few hours ago, I asked Jill if she had problems with StreamYard because the page doesn't work. But fortunately, a half an hour ago, it works. Hi, Shayla. How are you? Hi, Kathleen. So I'm going to start with this. This is going to be in this part of the box. As you can see, I did it previously because light modeling paste needs some hours to dry. So I did it in advance and I'm going to show you. It's so easy to take off. And I use this mold from Stamperia. This is the mold that I used with the light modeling paste. So it's so easy to paint and I will use it right here. How you can use this light modeling paste, I'm going to show you. This light modeling paste is like, it's, when I saw this, it's like a chantilly that we used to cook. Usé esta light modeling paste. Si ven, es una pasta muy ligerita. Entonces lo que ustedes van a hacer para hacer esto es que lo van a aplicar en el molde. Así. Yo lo que hago es que le doy dos capas. Cuando los moldes tienen un poco de profundidad, yo lo que hago es que primero como que relleno algunas de las partes y ya lo dejo secar y ya después le doy otra capa, así se seca más fácil. I'm telling them that when I use these molds that are a little bit thicker, first I put the modeling paste in these big pieces and I let it dry, and then I put another layer to cover all the mold and let it dry again. So in this way, I'm really sure that when I'm going to take off the the all this part, it's going to be completely dried. So I did it this one yesterday and I let it dry all night. So as you can see, it's completely white and you can start painting this so easily. So this is the light modeling paste. Hello, Juliana. Hi, Esther. How are you? So it's so easy to use this paste. I love it. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to paint all the lips in different colors. Maybe in this way is going to be easy for me. And for this, you can use different kind of paints. You can use acrylic paints, you can use chalky paints, you can use creamy acrylic paints. So use the one that you like. First of all, I'm going to use this one that it's going to be the creamy acrylic matte. I'm going to paint everything in with this earth brown color, and then I'm going to paint each of the lip. For this, I'm going to start with this. Where's my bottle of water? Oh, here it is. I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to paint everything. In this way, I'm going to be sure that all the lips, all the surface is going to be completely colored. I'm not going to have white spaces. De esta manera, lo que estoy haciendo es que lo estoy pintando completamente de café y voy a evitar tener esos pequeños pedacitos en blanco que después me podrían quedar cuando voy a empezar a pintar hoja por hoja. Entonces voy a empezar a pintar las hojas de una manera otoñal, entonces voy a ponerles el color verdes, naranjas, cafés, pero teniendo la superficie completamente café, voy a evitar que tenga yo unos espacios en blanco que después no me van a gustar y que después va a ser más difícil estar pintando una por una. So I'm going to choose green colors, orange, and different brown, beige, and all that kind of colors to make it like a autumn project. And for the box, maybe in the inside, I'm going to paint it with a green color, and the outside is going to be like I don't know if beige or a light color, because I want to focus this background. This background is really good. For these backgrounds, you can also use clay, but when you use creamy, the modeling paste that I show you, it's so easy to use them when you have a flat surface or a bottle or any other kind of surface. and you can cut it very easily. Um, so I like it a lot. Les digo que cuando se usa la modeling paste para hacer este tipo de texturas de los moldes, en este caso de estampería, es muy fácil usar el Light Modeling Paste y después recortarlo. Si se fijan, es como una textura flexible que ustedes podrían usar en una botella o pueden usar en una superficie plana. Entonces, oh no. I don't know why it changes. You don't want to see me. You want to see the project, right? Yes, thanks, Jill. I saw it in the tablet that I have in front. I don't know why it changed. I told you, StreamYard is doing strange things today. Fortunately, I can start the live with StreamYard because it's easy for Pentar to use then the lives in YouTube. So if you want to watch the lives later, you can watch them in Facebook or in YouTube too. Hello, Isabella. How are you? I hope all of you are safe in a safe place. I saw a lot of bad news from different countries, like mine, for example. But I mean, I'm not near the beach, so I'm okay here. So I'm just painting these borders with the brown color that I choose from the creamy acrylics. Estoy pintando ya solamente los bordes de estas creamy acrylics. Las creamy acrylics vienen en mate, vienen en glossy, vienen metálicas. Entonces ustedes pueden escoger entre un montón de colores y los acabados, pues el que más les guste. A mí la verdad me gustan más los mate. Pero bueno, a veces algunos de los colores no vienen en mate y bueno, ya los pido en glossy. Para los proyectos navideños, por ejemplo, a mí me gusta usar mucho los metálicos de las creamy acrylics. Son fáciles de usar con stencil. Si ustedes aplican una gran cantidad de la creamy acrylic con el stencil va a quedar súper bien. O como lo estoy haciendo yo ahorita, la verdad es que tienen tanto pigmento que se pueden diluir un poquito con agua y así las pueden correr mejor y les dura mucho más. Aparte de que otra cosa que he visto de estos creamy acrylics es de que no se secan tan fácil como las acrílicas que vienen en botecitos. Estas duran mucho más. I'm telling them that I love these creamy acrylics because they don't dry uh, faster as the acrylic paints. I don't know why, but that's awesome because they last longer. For example, sometimes I open the little jars that I have from the acrylic paints, and they are like a stone. They are completely dry. And these creamy acrylics, I have them, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, and they are fine. They are not dried. So I love these creamy acrylics. So I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to start painting with other colors. Okay. I also have here some pieces. I don't know if you can see them in the camera. I choose some mushrooms and some pieces. I did them with clay, with hobby clay. I'm going to show you the mold that I use for this. This was the mold that I used for the mushrooms, and some other pieces that this one, and then these little mushrooms also. So I'm going to paint them. I'm going to use the same technique. I'm going to paint everything in brown, and then I'm going to paint with different colors. As it's going to be uh, an autumn project, let me put this in here, as I don't want to paint all the matte. It's going to be easier for me to paint everything in brown, and then I'm going to paint with other colors. Para hacer estas piezas, las usé con arcilla. Ustedes también pueden usar resina. La verdad es que lo que tenía en la mano anoche era arcilla, y por eso las hice así. Y ahorita lo que voy a hacer es la misma técnica. Voy a pintar primero todo de café, y ya después las voy a dejar secar y les voy a poner otro color encima. A veces esta es una manera fácil de pintar, porque como ya tienen toda la base café, ya nada más le ponen un poquito de la otra pintura que vayan a querer encima, y ya tienen como una pieza un poco envejecida, porque ya tienen el café de base. Si no quisieran usar el café, lo que pueden hacer es empezar a pintar con los colores que ustedes quieran, y pueden usar las anti-king gels encima. I'm telling them that in this way, as I'm going to use a little bit of other colors, they are going to be uh, like already aging. But if you don't want to age in this way, you can start painting with the other colors, with the light colors, and then you can use the antiquing gels. How it works. That happens when I use the clay, but don't worry, we can use express glue, and then we can glue this part. Hi, Elizabeth, how are you? Hi, Sheila. It's a lot of time since I did the last live, so I'm a little bit nervous. I don't used to be nervous, but today I am. My hands, I think that they are shaking. Sorry. I want this to work as I want. And then I'm going to do another live, I think, in this month. Uh, Later or some days after, I'm going to tell you which is going to be the date. But don't forget that, for example, you can follow all the lives. Some are in Hungarian, some are in English. Every Tuesday you can watch Jill with her lives. She speaks in English. Sometimes I'm going to be live also with English, Spanish, or Spanglish. And other days you can watch uh, the other ladies like Annie that they speak in Hungarian. Oh, don't worry. Fortunately, you are here, Elizabeth. I'm telling them that I'm fine. My kids are one of them is in middle school, the other one is in high school. The little one, oh, I'm so happy because he take here his exams and he to to be in the same high school like his brother, and they said yes. So he is so happy. In 1 year, I will have two kids in high school. I'm getting old. And I was working in this kind of projects with mushrooms and with leaves and oranges and browns, but I'm going to start with Christmas projects. I received my last molds and some papers from the new collections from Stamperia with Santas and everything. And I'm going to start maybe this weekend. I really enjoyed to do Christmas projects. I love to see my house decorated because, as some of you know, my birthday is in December. So I love to see my house with a lot of decorations. So this is, I'm going to let this dry, and let me clean a little bit my hands because they are brown. Yes, I love to do also uh, spring and summer decorations, but honestly, I enjoy the most the Christmas ones. Les digo que ya estoy terminando con los proyectos otoñales y que voy a empezar I'm going to only paint this part and the other one is going to be the same, as I don't want to spend a lot of time painting this. And the color that I am going to use is olive from the Decor Paint Chucky. And let me see which brush I'm going to use. So I love to see my house with a lot of decorations. Y les digo que me gusta mucho tener mi casa decorada y aunque he estado haciendo los proyectos de otoño, em, me gustan más los de Navidad, porque aparte como mi cumpleaños es en diciembre, Me gusta tener toda mi casa decorada. Digo, me gustan también los proyectos de primavera y los proyectos de verano, pero más los que disfruto más son los de diciembre. Entonces ya recibí unos moldes y papeles que pedí de la colección de las últimas colecciones de estampería con Santa Clauses y esas decoraciones, los cascanueces. Y voy a empezar yo creo que este fin de semana. The cameras are okay. I'm watching if they don't change again. So as you can see, this is the olive color for these kind of projects. I don't like to use very shiny colors. I prefer to use these kind of colors. And this collection was very beautiful. The one from Stamperia that has leaves and mushrooms and pumpkins. I love to those pumpkins. So the other part of the box is going to be the same. Inside it's going to be olive, and then outside is going to be like a creamy color. So I'm just going to paint this one, and the other one I'm going to paint it maybe in the afternoon. So I can see that I forgot to paint this side of the box with the primer. Yes, it was drying. So as you can see, I'm just using the acrylic primer, and then I'm going to use the other color. Okay. So it was the acrylic primer. And here I have this one. It's drying. So let me continue with this. I can use this one. This one is apricot. Let me see if it's not dry. It's because it was old. Maybe this one is going to be better. The cream white. Yes, it's better. This one. Summer here in Mexico was very hot, so it was fine for me because I like a lot the sun, and I like to go to the beach and to eat a lot of ice cream, but it was not good for my paints. They dried. I don't know if it happens to you, but it's so sad when you open a can and it's completely dried. Les digo que aquí en donde yo vivo hizo muchísimo calor en el verano. Entonces me he encontrado con que muchos de mis productos pues se secaron. Aquí donde tengo mis pinturas, aunque tengo ventana y suelo ventilar y todo, la verdad es que hace mucho calor. As you can see, I took off all the metal pieces of the box because it's easier to paint in this way. And then I'm going to put the metal pieces again and the box is going to be fine. And I'm not going to paint this one because here is going to be the texture, so I don't have to paint it. Okay. So this color was creamy white. Let me try just a little bit this one. Don't want to burn the texture, so I'm just drying a little bit this one. So here, as you can see, you have different kind of leaves. So I'm going to start with them. For example, I can use this one. Oops. Let's paint here. Maybe here. It doesn't have to be perfect because you have the background brown. So I'm just going to paint just a little bit with the colors, and it's going to be easier in this way. And here I have another lip like the other one. Then we can choose, for example, a green color, and I'm going to paint this one. I hope you can see it because it's a little darker, this kind of green. This green is from the acrylic paint. The color is khaki. I'm choosing some leaves that are alike and that are not very close to the other. Okay. Les digo que estoy usando un color que es khaki, es un color verde, y estoy pintando algunas hojas que se parecen, pero que no están muy cerca unas de las otras. Entonces voy pintando aquí y acá y voy escogiendo diferentes tipos de tonos. You can see how it helps here another color. Maybe this one. This color is olive. This is acrylic paint too. And I'm going to paint just a little bit of this one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Okay. So next color is going to be this one. This is a tank, I don't know how it says. Tangerine. So let me paint some lips with this color. It's not it's like yellow orange. It's maybe this one. So it starts changing, right? Entonces voy escogiendo algunas hojas de diferentes lados y voy pintando, que no estén tan cerquita unas de otras. Y como les dije, no tiene que ser completamente pintado porque ya tenemos el café de base. Entonces así es mucho más fácil. Y pueden usar los pinceles que ustedes quieran. La verdad es que estoy usando pinceles que tengo que son chiquitos para pintar fácil y que no estar batallando de estarme regresando. Let me see which other one. This is olive blue. This is vintage green. Maybe this is going to work for other small leaves. This is vintage green. As you can see, it's not like paint everything. It's like some touches, some little touches, like dry brush, but with colors. And as they are completely dried, they change a little bit. So don't be afraid to use the colors. They are not going to be really bright. Let's see if I can use this color one. This is orange. orange again, and let me paint some other lips with this one. Mhm. Maybe, I don't know which one. This one. Maybe we can use another green color. This is going to be, this is olive, but this is from Decor Paint Chucky, and yeah, this is the color that I use for the box. Mhm. This one. Let me see which other color I can choose. Let me see if I can choose this one. This one is hazelnut. This is acrylic paint. Um, so I'm going to start playing with some of the leaves. As you can see, they are almost completely paint, but let me use again, for example, this khaki color, and I'm going to paint in the middle of some leaves that has other colors. So it's like painting with some shadows. Y ahorita lo que voy a hacer es que voy a empezar a pintar, por ejemplo, de las hojas que están pintadas como con colores más claritos. Les voy a dar una pasadita con este verde que es un poco más oscuro, como para hacer una especie como de sombras, y se va a empezar a ver mejor. Espero. Avance. Entonces, con los mismos colores que ya he estado trabajando, además voy a empezar a darle como un poquito de color para que no se vea todo parejo. Entonces ya nada más es como jugar un poquito con los colores. Y pues también cuando uno ve las hojas, no las ve unas todas completamente naranjas o completamente rojas o completamente verdes, ¿no? Ves las hojas y las ves como de diferentes colores. Let me see if I have here. This one is going to be lipstick red. And just some touches of this one. Right here, right here. Maybe here, here. It's just playing with the colors. Don't be afraid to play with them. At the beginning, for example, if you see the project, it's like, oh, it's too brown. But when you start playing with all the colors, it's not going to be completely brown. You're going to play with all the colors that you have. I want to show you the project that I did with this one, but it's not a project that Pentacolor already shared in our great post, and maybe I'm not allowed to show you, but maybe later you're going to see one of the projects that I did with this technique, and it looks really, really great. Maybe paint. I'm open and closing all the colors that I showed you before, just to play a little bit with the colors that I have. I didn't find one of the colors that I have here. Maybe let me use this one. This one is yellowish green. This is new. So let me see. Yes, it will work. I'm just painting these ones. And I think that it's okay. So it changes, right? So let me use just a little bit of this one. This is brown. This is from the Dekoratőr Chucky. And I'm going to paint some of the pieces with this one. Here. And again, some touches here and there. Entonces, lo que estoy haciendo es pintando de todos los colores. Y si se fijan, va agarrando unas bonitas tonalidades porque voy pintando y voy poniendo algunos toques de un color, algunos toques de otro color. Y la verdad es que al final se ve bien bonito. Ya se ve más otoñal. Como ven, no tiene que ser todo del mismo color. Y si se fijan, si ustedes salieran a ver las hojas de sus árboles, bueno, se van a dar cuenta que no todas son del mismo color. Entonces, eso es lo que estamos tratando de hacer. Ahorita en el otoño, todas las hojas empiezan a verse de todos los colores. Y la verdad es que así se ve súper, súper bonito. So this is going to be here in the top. And I'm going to paint these ones. These are the mushrooms. This is the other piece of the mushroom. As they are completely brown, I'm just going to paint with a small brush. And this color is cappuccino. First, I'm using this one, and then I'm going to use the darker color here, okay? Estoy usando como si fuera la técnica del pincel seco. La verdad es que es un poco a propósito porque mi pintura, como ya se fijaron, está un poco seca. Entonces, pues no la voy a desperdiciar. Sé que no la puedo expandir completamente, pero se va a ver bien de todos modos. Entonces es como si usaras la técnica del pincel seco. Y la ventaja de tener ya todo pintado en café es que ya no tienes que estar pinte, 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 pinte. It's like dry brush, but with the creamy acrylics. And as it has already the background in brown, it's easy to paint in this way. Maybe I can use here another color that it's going to be a little bit darker, and it's going to be the milk chocolate. And this is going to be for this part of the mushroom. Maybe you cannot see the difference because of the camera. Between the two colors, but the other one is a little bit softer, it's lighter. Later I'm going to show you the pictures of this project and you are going to see the difference between two colors. And maybe this is going to be useful here too. Mhm. I'm not going to paint everything of this one. I'm going to leave the border in brown. And maybe I'm going to use another color more. Here, I love to play with different kind of colors. This is hazelnut brown. And it's going to be okay here. Yes, it's better. Sometimes I forgot the camera and I start painting next to my body. A veces me olvido cuando estoy haciendo los lives de que no estoy sola y me empiezo a pintar como solo para mí. And these are going to be my mushrooms. This color is eggshell. And here again. It's like a soft yellow. This was the other part from this. Okay, let's finish. For this, I'm going to use this finishing wax that I have. This is a finish wax and this is transparent color, but it has no color. And let me show you. I'm going to use a piece of fabric. This is going to protect my project. And then I am going to use the other color of wax. I love the smell of this thing. Remember that I'm not painting the other part of the box because I'm going to glue the texture. And then I am going to use this one. This one is also the finishing wax, but the color is brown. I remember when I used to go to school and I had to use wax in my shoes. So estas ceras es como si fueran las grasas que usábamos de zapatos hace muchos años. Bueno, todavía, algunos todavía le dan grasa a sus zapatos. Es como si fueran las grasas de zapatos. La ventaja de usar la primera vez la transparente es que ya después le pueden retirar. Si no le pusieran primero la transparente, entonces va a ser muy difícil que le puedan retirar la café. Si no quisieran tan café su proyecto, entonces lo que pueden hacer es volver a ponerle un poco de la transparente y pueden remover un poco. I'm telling them that if you don't use first the transparent wax, you are going to color with the brown and it's going to be very hard to take off a little bit of the brown. But if it's too brown, you can use again the transparent one and then you can remove a little bit of the brown color. I know that some of you can use, for example, the antique paste to age some of your projects, but when your box is bigger, maybe you are going to use a lot of your antique paste. So you can use this finishing wax, for example, for furniture or big boxes or big projects that you have, and you can do this. And this is going to be aging, and the color is going to be really great. I love this finish. When I did my old boxes. Les digo que pueden usar, por ejemplo, para hacer los efectos de envejecido de algunas de las cajas, la antique paste, la cafecita. Pero cuando sus proyectos son muy grandes o cuando quieren hacer algo en algún mueble, la verdad es que es mucho más práctico usar esta. Porque si no se van a acabar toda la antique paste en el proyecto. Y por ejemplo los geles, yo lo que los uso más bien es para los moldes, no tanto para envejecer las cajas. Para envejecer las cajas me gusta más el color que tiene esta, porque queda cafecito. If you remember, I used first the transparent wax, and then I'm using this one. But as I told you, if you think that it's too brown and that you didn't want this kind of brown, you can use again the transparent one, and then it's like you can erase again with the transparent one, and then you can remove a little bit of the brown wax. But you have to do it quickly. For example, if you think tomorrow that it's too brown, maybe it's going to be too late. because it's going to be dried. Ustedes lo que pueden hacer es ponerle la café y ponerle la transparente como si la fueran a borrar. Si piensan que está demasiado café, entonces le pueden aplicar otra vez la transparente y como que le borran. Pero si lo piensan hasta mañana, entonces a lo mejor va a ser demasiado tarde y ya va a estar completamente seco y va a ser difícil que le puedan remover. Entonces tiene que ser como que rápido, que le piensen si les gustó o no les gustó el color que quedó. Y si no les gustó, como les digo, otra vez con el trapo en limpio, lo vuelven a pasar y le pueden quitar un poco de lo café. Si estaba demasiado café, it was very brown here, you can remove a little bit of the brown wax and it's going to be okay. I love the color of this wax. It's very beautiful. So I use these ones that are the finishing wax. This is an old product, but I love them. I love them so much. And for this one, I took this. Let me see if I can use this one. No, maybe not. Here I have again the creamy white. I'm going to take a little bit of this one and dry brush. De esta manera, con el pincel en seco, ustedes van como a integrar todos los colores que pusimos. O sea, sí pusimos como un arco iris de colores, ¿no? Pusimos un montón de colores aquí en el proyecto, pero de esta manera con el dry brush en un color clarito, ustedes van a integrar todos esos colores. No lo hago en un solo sentido porque las hojas tienen las rayitas para todos lados. Entonces por eso lo hago en muchos sentidos. Cuando hago el dry brush en una caja, por ejemplo, pues sí lo hago en un solo sentido. Pero ahorita lo voy a hacer así. En diferentes sentidos para que se pinten todas las hojitas con un poquito del blanco. Y así ya se nos va a integrar como todos los colores que le pusimos. I'm painting in different ways, not just one way, because I want to paint all the leaves. And in this way, you have the integrated project. So to glue this, I'm going to use the heavy body gel, this one. Oh, you can also use the express glue. So there are two ways to use this. Let me see if I can glue this. And I have here my texture. I love to use different kind of products when I do my projects. So I'm going to cut this a little bit. Let me see if I can. I can put this right here. I can also do the dry brush here. For the molds, you can use a heavy body gel. It's going to be easier. And you can glue this here. You can put, for example, this here, or maybe these ones. Right here. Okay, for this, I am going to use this one. And then you can open your box and you can put the other mushrooms and glue them again. So what do you think about this? I hope you really, really like it. This is going to be my box, and I'm going to paint this one in the same way. I'm going to put here the green color and then the cream color right here, and then I'm going to use the finishing wax in this way. And for example, if you want to give it a great finish, maybe you can use some laces. And you can glue the laces right here. And again, for these ones, you can use the dry brush technique. As you can see all the details of the mold, because when it's in one color, it's like the details disappear. So you're going to do this, and then I'm looking if it's not, if I have battery in my laptop. Yes, I have. Yes, right here. Maybe I'm going to put two, or yes, two ribbons. Different colors. And it's going to be better. Yes, maybe 2 ribbons are going to be better right here in the box. And this is going to be my box. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm so glad to be here today with you. And if you do something similar like this, maybe you can tag me, and I love to see your projects. So remember, I use the modeling paste, I use different kind of paints, I use the finishing wax, I use the heavy body gel. So if I love this brand, is because it has a lot of choices. You have so many choices, so many colors, and so many finishes that you are going to get with all the colors that you can get, or with all for all the seasons, and it's going to be perfect. I just have to do this here. So this was my project, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to share with you in the decor paint, in the decor, I don't remember the name, in the group of Pentart. I'm going to show you the finished project, the finished box, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to share again the link of this live. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.